Hey guys, Sportshot here, and we're going to be going over Krunker update 1.6.3. But before we do, you guys should definitely subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified of more Krunker updates just like this. Anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first update that we're going to be going over is actually a pretty cool one that they added to the settings. They actually added contrast, so you can add or remove extra contrast to whatever you want. So if we go down here to editing, you can add, oh, it's actually saturation, not contrast. Now it looks really weird, like I guess Fortnite, I don't know. I don't really play that game, but I heard it has a lot of contrast or saturation or whatever it's called. And then if I can get some time here, okay, you can actually go back, turn it down to 0, and it makes the game look really weird and depressing. So that is it for the contrast update thing, and let's get on to the next one. Alright, our next update here is that you can now actually change your Hitmarker. So I'm gonna get a picture of Danny DeVito PNG, and I don't know, I'm just gonna get like I'll use this one for the meme, so I can copy image address and then go back into Krunker, paste that, go up into here, and whenever we get a hit marker, that is to say we shoot somebody, we get a picture of Danny DeVito giving us a thumbs up. Not bad. Anyway, let's get into the next update. You can now also go into here. I didn't see exactly where it is, but you can now change your UI size, your UI scale. So if you want, you can set it down all the way. I'm gonna keep it at like 0.6. I actually think that looks pretty good. Now I can see more of the screen, but it also is kind of weird to look at. You can also have it enlarged if you have like bad eyesight or something, so you can actually like kind of read it. So anyway, let's get into our next update now. You can now also import and export settings. So I'm gonna export these settings so it will download it. Now I'm going to select all and copy these, and now I'm gonna just like randomly have some stuff like enabled / disabled, and now I can import these settings. I just have to paste my settings there and it will set them back to where they were. Alright, so you used to be able to do this really weird knife glitch where if you use a projectile weapon that is a crossbow or a rocket launcher, anything that would launch an actual projectile out instead of just the hit scan bullets, that used to be able to, if you shot at somebody and switched to your knife, you used to be able to get a knife kill for that. You cannot do that anymore. So it will actually track the projectile, its weapon, like it'll track the weapon that the projectile came from now. Alright, now a few things here with servers and calculation. First thing here with calculation, they actually fixed the level, like how many points you would need in order to get to the next level. For some reason, the calculation on that was off by a lot, but they just fixed that now. And then also, if we go here into server browser, you can see that there are a lot more servers available. See, if I open up Miami, which is the biggest one, you can see that there are a lot of empty servers. Now this does help because when it is kind of like night for whatever that time zone is, you will get a lot of people on, maybe even up to 5,000 per server category, like region, 5,000 per region. But yeah, that's a lot of people. But they also yeah, they just got a lot more servers, and then on top of that, they also kind of optimize those servers, so it should run a little bit faster as long as you are playing in the region that you do live in. And a few more changes to servers. They kind of optimized the FPS counter so it won't kind of flick all over the place. It will be more consistent to what your frames actually are. And then also they fixed up the servers to get ready for the new admin tick rate command, so that kind of like admins and game hosts can change the tick rate in a match. Alright, so this is going to be our last in-game update. The rest of the updates after this one will be all in the editor, but this last in-game update is that now in the Krunker market, you can kind of no longer use an auto clicker. If it does detect spam, it'll just slow you down there. I don't know by how much, but yeah, they kind of rendered auto clickers useless because they have spam detection now on the Krunker market. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly go over the map editor notes. If you want me to do more of a deep dive into it in the next episode, then you guys should tell me so, because I don't think I really have that many map makers. I have more players that watch these update videos. So anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first update that they have, or kind of set of updates that they have here, is concerning signs. They fixed sign transparency, so it won't like glitch out and, you know, like not be transparent or be too transparent. They also fixed sign rotation, so you can actually rotate the signs and the signs will like rotate accurately. They had something where sometimes hitboxes to them wouldn't rotate, or just the signs wouldn't rotate in general. Then on top of that, they added a new cool feature to signs for text align, so you can now align the text on your signs in certain ways however you feel like. They also added a closable option to point gates. I'm not really sure what that is supposed to do, but I guess you can, after a certain amount of points have been taken from them, close them down. That's only my guess right there, though. You do get a pop-up medal whenever you buy a point gate though. And then also they added pickup and point gate pop-up messages, so it'll say in the chat whenever somebody actually bought one of those things with their score. And now you can also pay to pick up weapons, or make it so people have to pay to pick up weapons. You can do that in like kind of a zombies game mode. But anyway, that's going to be about it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. If you have any comments, suggestions, or anything like that that you think should be added to the game, definitely comment right down below. And if I find anything really interesting, I might contact Sid about it. I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. And let me get this last kill there. There we go.